Righto, welcome to another episode of Desired Getaways. I'm really sorry for the first videos that I've uploaded. They are in portrait, but from now on I'll be doing landscape. So yeah, click that notification button, like and subscribe, do all that stuff on YouTube that we need to do, so just to help us move along and move forward. So in this episode I have bought two, what are they? Auto Technica seats. So these will be going into this old big girl. I've got to rip out the old seats. My driver's seat's absolutely terrible. It's on like a massive lean which pushes me into the door, so it's absolutely terrible. So I'm very excited for these seats to go in. They've got reclining, reclining upwards and downwards, reclining backwards and forwards. So make life much easier and much more comfortable within the patrol and traveling. So go check out my Instagram and all that. You'll be able to see me unboxing these. Super basic, easy to do. It comes with GQ rail adapters and yeah, the seats, and that's all it needs, and all the nuts and bolts you need with it as well. So I'll be absolutely following the instructions because it's never done this before, so we'll be following the instructions just to get it right. And yeah, stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any comments if you guys are running these seats. Let me know how they went as well. And yeah, we'll get stuck in to these, unbolting these GQ seats. Righto, so we're going to come into the trusty old Tool Pro toolbox. I'm going to grab my 1/2 inch and I'm going to grab 14, simple as that. So we're going to come over to the seat over here. Makes it a little bit easier if I can recline it all the way back for these front ones, and make sure it goes undone. Simple as that. Righto, so we've undone all the bolts. This should, just pop out, as simple as that. Let's not look under the mess, under the seat. So now I've got to read the instructions and see if, yeah, that's pretty stuffed, I would say. Righto, so here I'm just taking the original sliders off the seats. All the rubbish in the back there. So we have to use the original GQ sliders to bolt back to the car. So here I'm just taking off the sliders off the original seats, and yeah, we'll get through this. And then we have to start unbolting the plates up to the other seats. So using all the original bolts, don't lose them, and yeah, it'll be good. Righto, after about an hour and a half of mucking around with these plates, I finally worked out that the plates were kind of not manufactured right. As you can see, these plates have these collars on them, which was making it very hard to, I don't know, bolt on. The bolts weren't long enough for those collars, so I couldn't actually attach a nut to the bolt. So anyways, I got the grinder out and cut it in my disgust of doing that, but had to be done. And this is the final result. They look really good in the car. Yeah, really comfortable, really supports your back, and sits you up a little bit higher so you can actually see over the bull bar instead of seeing over the bonnet, or not being able to see over the bonnet. So yeah, I've just got the second one to do, the passenger side, and I'll probably do more video on that because I was really stumped with how to get this seat in. So yeah, keep following along, and yeah, sorry for the bit of a gap there, but we'll we'll do the second side. I'll film the second side and it might make it a little bit easier to see, and yeah, hopefully it's a little bit easier on myself. Righto, so starting off with clearing out the space, just making it nice and tidy, just removing some little things here and there to make it easier to get to the bolts. I've got me trusty spanner or ratchet, and just gonna start undoing the bolts. So I'll get these 4 bolts undone, then I will move on to taking the seat out like last time, and then I will take off the sliders, and after that I'm then going to have to drill a hole into the sliders, as there's not enough room for my Allen key to actually hook onto the bolt. So making a hole there allows me to get access to the bolt to tighten up onto the seat from the plate to the seat. Once I've done that, I should be able to just bolt it all together. Yeah, the other side just really stumped me with what was wrong with it. So I'm just pulling the seat forward there so I can approach the back side. So I'm just going to go into the back part here. Right, so I just undid those bolts at the back, so I should be able to pull out the seat quite easily. Oh, I've got the joys of having dogs. I've got a dog lead attached to my seat. Anyways, we will pull this over here. So I'm going to have to undo, there's 5 bolts that undo the sliders. So I'm going to have to grab the spanners for that. The bolts there. So there's 2 bolts on the lever arm slider side. I believe that's a 13, isn't it? Yep. So undo them. Anyways, so I've got a, I guess they call it the tooth that holds on to the rail. So I'm probably gonna have to make a new one up just to fit it in there so it can hold on to one side. It's not very compliant, I guess. So righto, so I've got one rail side off. I've just got to work at the other side. So the other side you actually take, there's a top plate, it's the outer plate and also the slider as well. So it all comes out as one off the seat. So there's 3 bolts up the top underneath or on top of the plate that you can undo. All up, you should have 5 bolts at the end. It's a little bit easier because they're not in the grit and grime of the seat. So by the end of it, you should have these 2 pieces. One side has the lever, the other side has this plate and the slider as well. So we'll just sit them up together. I've also got to make a little tooth bit, so I'll have to go have a look around for that and make one up. Righto, so I have cut the collars off the rails. I have now bolted up the rails to the sliders and now onto the seat. So I've just got 2 more little bolts on the left side of the passenger seat to tighten up, and then I will be able to chuck them into the Patrol. Righto, so I've got the chair over here. I'm just going to clean out the area. Got the bolts ready to go and the seat here, so all my dirty fingers are going all over it. I should be able to chuck it in now. Bang on. Righto, so I just got to put the bolts in the chair, which I can do now. Just put them in finger tight, line it all up. Front ones, and then put the, oh no, I must have put the front ones, the back ones in the front here. Yes, I did. So the original bolts go in. And then I have to just get the sliders to line up with themselves, which is the hardest thing, try and get it all to line up. We have got all 4 bolts in, seats are in. How good do they look? Very, very smart, so very happy with that. Much better than what my other seats were. They were great canvas seat and everything, but yeah, they were getting very flat, and you could start to feel the metal in the sides here. So yeah, very, very happy with that. Also, if you guys haven't checked out my website yet, I've just released new merch. I've got these hats now, these trucker caps. Got my shirts all on there as well, and I'm in the process of uploading hoodies, so you get to choose your own logo for them as well that goes on the back, and beanies are on their way, so they've been all uploaded. You can purchase them on www.desiredgetaways.com.au, and yeah, get around that and support our little business going along, just to keep the communities together. So anyways, I'm super duper happy with how they've turned out. So much cleaner. Very happy. So I'm just going to go around and tighten up all the bolts for the seat, and then that will be it in. So I'll get the misso to come over and jump in it and see how it feels for her, and yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. It's been an absolute mission. This is my second day doing this, so I've slept overnight thinking about it, and yeah, got straight back into it this morning, and man, it's made the interior much cleaner, so I'm really, really happy with that. So anyways, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll show you the end result. All right, we got Renee over here. Jump in, see how it feels. How's it feel on your ribs?
Much better than the other one.
Yeah.
Soft.
Does it feel like it's wrapping around your ribs?
No.
Hold you in?
Yeah, it's secure, which is good.
I also put a tab in there to fix the slider so it doesn't rock back and forth, so you shouldn't be able to pivot now. Is it secure?
Yes.
Awesome. Happy wife, happy life. Looks so good. Righto, so that is a wrap for this episode. I'm very, very happy with how those seats turned out. I'm glad they've got support on the sides now, because I've had situations where the car has been on its side and I'm just banked up against the door because that seat was on such a mad lean. So very happy with that. Hopefully that will fix that situation, and yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and like and subscribe and comment on what you think about the seats, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the flip side.